Welcome to another DC audio tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about the 3.5, which is this guy right here. What this amplifier is a 3500 watt amplifier. It makes 3500 watts on a 12 volt system at 1 ohm. It's a monoblock amplifier. This is the first in our line that's capable of doing high voltages for say 18 volts. You know, this amplifier at 18 volts will make over 5,000 watts. Which is great for the 18 volt competitors, but for most people, we're just going to be talking about the 12 volt stuff and what it's capable of there, which is, 3,500 watts. This amplifier for inputs uses 0 gauge. It has 1 power, 1 ground, and then on the speaker termination, you got 2 positives and 2 negatives. And that's just for ease of installation, so you can hook up, multiple subwoofers on there without trying to shove a bunch of wires into 1 positive, 1 negative. So that's those right there, as well as your turn-on lead is also on this side. Now over on the other side of the amplifier, we have the RCA ends, low level only, no high level on this amplifier. We have the pass-through RCAs, which just allows signal to pass through in case you want to jump RCAs back out into another amplifier. We have the gain control. The gain will accept anywhere from 0.2 volts all the way up to 6 volts of input. After that guy, we also have the status lights after that. There's a power and a protection status light over here just to kind of give you an idea of what's going on with the amplifier. You have subsonic after that and a bass boost up to 9 dB. After that bass boost, you'll find a port. Now what that port's for is this guy right here. This is your bass control. You plug that into the port, run it up to the front of the car, plug it into your bass control knob. Now this bass control knob will actually allow you to control the output on the amplifier. More for more bass, turn it down for less bass. Does the same thing if you've got a deck that has a sub-control in it. Does the same thing, it's just a whole lot more easier to use just because it's mounted up front. It's a knob, there's no menus to jump into or anything like that to find it. There's also a couple of status LEDs on the front of this guy. One of them is the power status light and the other one is a clipping status light. And that, like I said, that guy's designed to be mounted up front just for you to get your hands on, turn the bass up and down. If we go back to this side of the amp, we have the low pass filter and the phase control. After that is the linking feature. You'll see a master slave switch on that guy, and that is for linking the amplifiers. There's also a single mono RCA over there, and that's just also for hooking the amplifiers up together. Now, the benefits to linking amplifiers is more power. If you want to have, let's say, 2 subwoofer amplifiers in your system, there's a couple ways to do it. The first way would be to have 2 separate amplifiers or 2 separate controls and trying to, match the outputs on those. The other way would be to have linking amplifiers like this one. This amplifier, if you link it with another one on a 12 volt system, they'll make a total of about 7,000 watts. The great thing about that is one set of controls. You can set up all of your master controls and it'll control the slave amplifier. That way they're both doing the same thing at the same time. You don't have to adjust gains on this amp and then go back to that amp trying to get them to make the same exact amount of output. As well as you don't have 2 bass knobs. You just have one bass knob. This one bass knob that's plugged into your master amplifier will control both of the amplifiers. So that's what this guy's capable of doing. 3,500 watts at 1 ohm on a 12 volt system, over 5,000 on an 18 volt system. Linked together, you would link these guys at 2 ohms, 7,000 watts on a 12 volt system, over 10,000 watts on an 18 volt system. So that's this guy right here, the 3.5. There's more information on him on the website, www.dcaudio.us. Go check it out, click the amplifier tab, take a look at it, as well as, if you like him, go over to the contacts page, click on that, put in your zip code, find a local dealer, and yeah, go get yourself 3.5, lots of power. Anyways, thanks for watching.